In this video, we will talk about 16 ways you can show charisma even if you're an introvert. And at the end of the video, I have a special bonus one for you as well. These tips come from an Entrepreneur magazine article. To the list. Number 1, be authentic. Being fake and showing a skin-deep interest in someone else is more obvious than a man's toupee on a newborn baby. So be yourself and let your unique personality shine through. If you are worried about people perceiving you as shy or strange because you are more introverted, know that authenticity tends to override any initial apprehensions people may have. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Number 2, introverts need to do 2 things to become charismatic. Number 1, make people feel liked. And number 2, show them your power, says Carrie Keating, a professor of psychology at Colgate University. Keating notes that a great way for introverts to get out of their own heads is to look into acting classes or improv groups. I think this is really great advice. You'll be quicker witted and more comfortable in crowds, but also because there will be days where remaining professional at work will require an Oscar-worthy performance. Number 3, be positive. This doesn't mean you have to pretend to be happy all the time. We all have our down days, but try to focus on the good in any given situation, and people will be drawn to your positive attitude. No one is eager to hang out with the office Eeyore or a coworker that constantly whines like they need a diaper change. Number 4, deflecting the spotlight can boost your charisma. Writer Barry Deverett recommends what is called reversals, which is built on the widely accepted principle of likability, that people tend to be charmed by others who are sincerely interested in them. That's why speakers are taught to focus on serving the audience to boost their impact, and why actors learn to focus on their scene partners rather than themselves. If you sincerely care about helping others, this will take care of itself. Number 5, Beth Beulow, author of The Introvert Entrepreneur and professional coach known as the Introvert Entrepreneur, says that when aiming for promotions, it's important to clearly articulate how your skills help you meet the demands of the job you want. Don't shy away from doing this for fear that you will appear arrogant. If you carry yourself the right way, describing how your skills fit a position won't be an issue. And due to your being quiet, your bosses may not have made that connection without your help. Number 6, Lisa Petrilli, author of The Introvert's Guide to Success in Business and Leadership, says introverts thrive in a world of complex ideas. They are exceptional strategic thinkers and listeners and bring great insight to their work. All of those characteristics make introverts inspirational leaders, and inspiration is at the core of charisma. I totally agree that someone who has dynamic thinking and great ideas will come across more charismatic than someone who simply regurgitates what's already believed to be true. Number 7, Adam Grant, a professor of management and psychology at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School, found that when comparing introverted and extroverted leaders, the introverts were more likely to encourage their employees to run with their ideas, whereas an extrovert can, without even meaning to, get so excited about things that they're putting their own stamp on them, and other people's ideas may not bubble up to the surface because of that. Number 8, Lisa Petrilli again says, ultimately the best advice is to simply own your introversion. Don't apologize for it or defend it, Beth Beulow, the author, says. Name it and claim it. This gives others permission to do the same thing. People who are unapologetic about who they are more interesting to be around. Now, in my opinion, this can be true, but if they are loud, arrogant, and crass, there are other words besides interesting to describe them. Number 9, the first step to being more charismatic as an introverted leader is to simply be interested in other people. Ask them questions about their lives, their families, their hobbies, and their work. Show that you care about them as individuals, and they'll naturally be drawn to you. Checking up on them in tough times is also a great way to build connections. Number 10, smile and make eye contact. Both of these behaviors will make people feel comfortable around you, which is essential for charisma. This makes you more approachable and makes people feel important and valued, and people may need that more than you know. Number 11, be confident. If you find that confidence is not often your default setting when it comes to interacting with people, especially new people, it is a good idea to practice your speeches, meetings, and presentations in the mirror beforehand and ensure that you nail what you are planning to say. But do it in bullet point fashion, because if you try to memorize an entire talk, that's no way to deal with a lack of confidence. It will only make you more nervous. Number 12. Carrie Keating, the psychology professor, says not to discount the effectiveness of quiet confidence and the qualities that introverts bring to the table, such as empathy and independent thinking. As you know, there are plenty of people whose confidence is far from quiet, and your personality will be a welcome change to that. Please tell me in the comments below what your thoughts are on these items in the list. Number 13. Double down on your strengths as a listener and strategic thinker. Introverts aren't generally hampered by a need for self-promotion, so they can focus on helping their teams and reaching the goals of the company. Plus, that reserved demeanor can help you be cool in a crisis. Hopefully it's just a food fight in a cafeteria. But that can help put the employees you are supervising at ease. Calm is always cool. Number 14, be vulnerable. Let your guard down and be vulnerable from time to time. It'll make people feel closer to you, and they'll be more likely to confide in you as well. When friends and coworkers come to you for advice or to vent, you'll already have their respect. Number 15, be present. If you want to be more charismatic, it's important to be present in the moment and give the other person your full attention. Doing otherwise is disrespectful, and the other person should lose respect for you. Number 16, listen more than you talk. This is a great way to show people that you care about them and are interested in hearing what they have to say. It's also a great opportunity to learn more about the other person, which will always be helpful in future interactions. Now for a bonus. Your appearance will help you with that charisma. It always plays a part in how you are perceived, and that can have to do with looking put together in either a fashion sense or being very fit. Bonus points if you can pull off both. Body language and posture are always a part of that presentation as well. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and click on the video you see previewed on your screen right now. Thanks for watching.